Hello ladies, and welcome to your Wednesday evening Facebook Live from me, Stephanie Chivers, your curator of the group. I hope we're all okay. Lots and lots of new ladies, which is great. It's so lovely to know that there are women out there that, well, I suppose part of it's not lovely because some of you are having a really bad time, but what I really like, hi Paula, I hope you're okay, is that there are, hello Carol, is that there are so many women who want to change their relationship with alcohol. I love that. It makes me very, very happy. So every Wednesday, although it won't be every Wednesday, I'm saying that now, every week I'll do a Facebook Live and I will pick up any questions or any themes that are coming up in the group. So something I wanted to talk about this week is persistence. It's something that I think about a lot. It's something that comes up a lot in lots and lots of different areas of life. So I think persistence is massive. I think it's key to so many things and so many areas of our life. So I'm going to tell you a little story. So on Sunday I was walking the dog down by the river and bumped into a friend, a female friend. And I could see that she wasn't having a very good time, and as I got close to her I sort of said, hello, how are you? And she just crumpled. She was hysterical. So obviously took her off somewhere where we could sit down and had a bit of a cuddle and sat and talked with her for quite a long time. Basically, she's newly married, they've been together a few years, very much in love, but they're really, really struggling. It's not just her. Really, really struggling, her and him, with the relationship, the marriage, compromise, sacrifice, you know, two human beings living together and everything that goes with that. And we talked for quite a long time, and I shared my experience of, you know, I have some very, very close female friends who've been in relationships for 30 years, long-term relationships. Also my mum and dad were together for 50 years. And I've watched those women really put the work in, and I know we'll have women in this group, so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I've watched them prioritise their marriage, their relationship, and really put the work in. And not to say that the man hasn't either, but obviously because they're my female friends, that's, you know, what I've noticed, and I've been privy to that because we have those relationships, so we talk about it. So they've worked hard at it, they've made it a priority, they've really put the effort in because they've committed to it, because they really want it to work, whether they were married or not, but they've made a commitment. Hi Christina. And I can remember saying to one of my female friends, I think sort of 28, 29 years in, and I asked them both, you know, hi Nicola, loads of ladies tonight, brilliant. You know, what's the secret? What's the secret of a happy marriage? And they both turned round and looked at me and said, don't leave. It was that simple. So they've put the work in, they've made it a priority, and they just didn't leave. So they never ever gave up, no matter how hard, you know, how tough it went. And so when I was having a chat with my friend who was very upset about them struggling, and sort of talking to her about this and just saying, you know, you're at the beginning of the relationship, you're really struggling, you can't see that you're going to stick at it, you know, and in 10, 15, 20 years these periods won't be so difficult, because what you'll have is you'll have time under your belt, time and knowledge and patience and knowing. Hi Gemma. So, and the other area that's relevant to as well, I run my own business, as you know, and lots of other ladies run their own business, and when you run your own business it's tough, or when you're self-employed, and you have to work hard at it, you have to persist. You know, and if you do sports, ladies that are doing lots of sports, you know, when you run, if you do marathons or 10Ks or triathlons or any sporting event, you have to persist, you don't give up. So how does this apply with alcohol? I'm coming around to it, I promise ladies. So I just wanted to tell you that story because I think we all accept that long-term relationships are hard work. We all accept that. We know that people put the work in. Now, when we stop drinking, stopping drinking can be the easy bit. It's the staying stopped, and it's the living life. It's the keeping going. Now, as you know, it makes no difference to me if you stop for a month, 3 months, a year, or stop forever. All I care about is that you're happy and you're healthy and you're making good choices in your life. So it makes no difference to me. But there's a lot of people that want to stop, and you stop, and then maybe you have a slip up, or maybe you go back to it and things like that. But my point is, don't give up giving up. Persist. If you apply your persistence of another area of your life, because it will be there, you know, maybe your work, maybe your relationships, maybe your parenting, you know, maybe when you learn to drive, it could be anything, something that you've done where you've not given up. Remember that it wasn't always easy, that you had to really apply yourself. So there are lots of different things that we're going to talk about in this group on every day, and as you can see, so many ladies, such a wealth of experience. Everybody's got something to share, and all of it will be slightly different. And if you're starting out, try everything. You know, if you throw enough mud at something, it's going to stick. So you keep going, you keep trying, you get up every day and you try different things, you take action, and then maybe after a few months what you've got is you've got a handful of things, hi Karen, a handful of things that work for you, that you know that you can use. So I'm 11 years into my journey, as most of you know, so it's, you know, it's 99.9% of the time it's plain sailing for me. I know what works. It's tried and tested. I tried a lot of things, so I know that dancing works really well for me. I know that exercise works well for me. I know that being outside in countryside works well. I know the beach works well. You know, I know that when life's difficult, I know what I can do to help myself to feel better. So I don't want to drink, not that I do now, but you know, the point is I'm so far in and I've tried lots and lots of different things that I have a toolbox of things that I can use that can help me. So the message tonight is persistence, ladies. It is don't give up, patience, you know, learning, knowledge, use the bits that work for you, ask the ladies in the group. So I hope that makes sense, and that will sort of help you a bit at the beginnings of your journey. We are going to be doing another 7-day alcohol-free. The reason why I do those is to kickstart ladies who want to, you know, start at the beginning, but also those of you that are sort of in the first month, couple of months, can really help. We do some nice little accountability slots every day, get you to think about a few things, little techniques, so it can really help you in those early days. Next week on Facebook Live we're going to have the amazing Shelley Chapman. Now I know that won't be for all of you. Shelley Chapman is a menopause expert, so for our ladies of a certain age I'll post about this, but you can ask questions and we'll get Shelley to answer some of those questions, and I am still looking for a nutritionist, so I haven't forgotten. But it's lovely to see you on this Wednesday evening. I hope you're all okay, and we'll be starting on Friday with the alcohol free challenge. Otherwise I will see you soon in the group every day. Take it easy, ladies. Bye.